Hello. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right. Okay. People are starting to join. 2 minutes.
Hi, Megan.
Hello.
I'm pint-sized Marina.
Hi, Marina. How are you?
Good.
Dawn. So are you Dawn or Marina?
I am Dawn. My middle name is Marie, and my daughter is my pint-sized Marina. It's a nickname from my mother-in-law.
Oh, that's so great.
Yes.
Well, we have been interacting since probably 2017, I would think.
I think that we both began.
Yeah, and we were on all the share groups and everything. I've always seen your name in there. You're a big share group gal. It's so
I
nice to
like
see your face and see you moving around and in person. This is great. It's a
it.
fun thing.
Well, thank you for doing it. I'm excited.
Yeah, this is fun.
I have a quick question before we
Sure.
even start.
Yeah.
Do you Poshmark or do you resell full-time?
Yeah. Well, except for we're doing something called the Posh Pro Project, my friend Gemma and I.
Okay.
So we did a whole e-learning course. We've got several learning courses and we're teaching resale. So, and it's more of a holistic project to stop fast fashion and change the way we're looking at resale, just sort of stop the stigma of resale to help women. It's really all powered by the pandemic. We there's so many women. We lost we lost 1 in 4 women to the pandemic forever from the workforce.
Right.
So just for various reasons, whether it was the pandemic, they lost their job, or they didn't get back because of childcare, or because they really didn't want to work for a boss anymore and they're looking for other options. And Poshmark is one of those options if you know how to do it and you can work the algorithm. So we're
Yeah.
to help women move towards a more you know viable work life situation. So
I will have to look into that because I am one of those girls that is most likely going to be stopping my full-time teaching job and will be
yeah.
doing this full time.
Wow.
So,
Okay, good. Well, this is a good first start.
yes.
I'm gonna just for a moment as people start to move in here, I'm gonna stop my share of this. Wait, where did I go? Do you guys see me?
Yes.
Okay, I gotta get out of that and
There.
into Zoom. There we are. All right, so we've got some folks joining. Hello, hello. My name is Megan Morris. I've been on Poshmark for about 4 years now, and I make about $50,000 a year. And that wasn't how it started. I was just like everyone else, sharing and share groups and trying my hardest to, get my boutique certification and get my Posh ambassador certification and all of that stuff. And, it just takes a while. But what I learned over my background is news and marketing. And I think I learned over time that I had to go back to my roots and go back to marketing and see really how this Poshmark worked. And it's not like an eBay or a regular sales site. It operates like an app that is a social media app. So you have to think of it in those terms. And that is the app works best when we're all together on it and engaging and interacting. So they want us to engage, which is why even when all those great new bulk sharing tools came out, you couldn't just hit one button because they want you to be in it and working. And so once you figure out how the algorithm works for Poshmark, you can start to back up and see how you can make it work for you. And being that my background was digital marketing, I was able to figure that out. And I'm just trying to get out there and help as many people do it as well. So this is a great first start. We're going to do some Posh and sipping. I've got my drink in my little Poshmark cup that they sent me, and they sent me this cute banner, although, it's obviously going to be backwards for a Zoom, but so I'm really excited to get started. I did mention to everyone to get into the chat, and I see some folks have done, yeah, Classy Aura is in there. So if you could just send me your Posh name and your email, I'm going to send out a follow-up because I don't know if we'll get to all the questions. I'd love to, maybe we will, maybe we'll get to the questions. We'll have extra time and we can just cheers and sip. But if not, I want to send a follow-up and give everybody a more robust response to your questions, and make sure I get everybody's questions answered. And that way we can have a dialogue offline. And if you have any more questions for me, I'm here for you. Okay, so hi guys, yay. So do that first. That's your first assignment. And I'm going to pull up my my little agenda here. So I used to be in corporate and running all these types of things, and I just have not been doing it lately. So it's more of a hunt and peck for me. But I think I screen share here. There we go. Back to screen sharing. We're going to go back into this guy. All right. So, all right. Get rid of you guys over here. Sorry. Okay. So I said who I am. So it is possible, to really jumpstart your closet and your new business on Poshmark. And right now you couldn't be more poised and to do it with the holidays. The holidays are going to be really different for resale this year. It's kind of awful overall because of the inflation and this really incredible problem our country has right now with supply and demand. They're saying that the fashion industry is going to be hit really, really hard this year, and you're not going to be seeing all those great big Black Friday sales and like the 50% off and all these giveaways and overstocks. TJ Maxx's and Ross's of the world are going to be pretty empty. There's not a lot of overstock. There's not even stock. Okay, so horrible for the holiday shoppers. But guess what has stock in spades? Thrift shops, right? So, and please feel free to jump in and talk and chat with me as we go through this. I'd love to hear some because I feel like I'm talking to myself in my little room. But so we have this incredible opportunity right now. We've lost 1 in 4 women to the pandemic from the workforce forever. The pandemic has hit us really hard. It hit the fashion industry really hard. It hit supply really hard, but it didn't hit resale very hard. So we are sort of that conduit, right? You and me, we're the sellers. We can get the things and we can get them online, and we, don't price gouge, give it a fair shot, do fair pricing and get those items out there for people to be able to buy. Now it may be a gently used item. It may be a, new with tag from a resale shop. It might be last year's version, but you are going to be the place that they're going to go on and Google, and Poshmark does an amazing job of working that algorithm. If you do the key tagging properly on your listings, you will get people that come off of Google. Those are those wonderful people that just buy out of the blue, and you look and they have almost no followers. They're coming from Google and they're finding you that way. And Poshmark is there for you to, with those keywords to get those people there. So if you're listing properly and you're using all the keywords and you're putting everything in the subjects and you're doing a nice, robust description, this is going to be a good holiday season. Okay, so let's go through this really quick. I'd rather be talking to you guys than doing this all by myself. Okay, so the shoppers are there. As I said, US consumers will spend $910 billion online this year. So that's a 50% jump from 2019. It was a 30% jump last year for obvious reasons, right? We couldn't go anywhere. We were all stuck at home. So we were doing all of our shopping online. but it's another 10% jump this year because people got used to it and they liked it. I can't really even imagine going into a mall this year. I mean, that makes me physically ill to think about trying to go find and hunt and peck for things when I can just search for it. What is, it's not great news for the malls, I'll tell you that much. And then as we talked about, the holidays are shaping up to be quite different this year. So what should we do? We need to get ready. We need to be prepared for the holidays, and we're in it, guys. We need to be listing now. We need to be listing holiday items and things that people are looking for right now, where people are already shopping and they've been told over and over and over again by the news that the supply is bad. You're going to run out of things. There's going to be out of stock items. All those things that your children want, you're not going to be able to get them. So they're already shopping. Okay. So we need to get on there, do all the positive algorithm behaviors that, the 30-minute method and all the things that they tell you to do every day on Poshmark, and engage with your buyers. They've done some really amazing things with tools that I'm going to go into Poshmark really quick to show you a few things. Now, so inside of Poshmark, let's go into our closet. This is me. Right here. Have you guys used this? Anybody been using the bulk share and the share to followers and the make the offers and the edit listing price? Have you tried any of this? Anybody? Raise your hands if you have. Yeah. It's pretty awesome. Now it's not going to save you tons of time if you have a huge closet like I do, but for folks that, have a reasonable size closet, you click through, you click everything you want to share to your followers and you just blast it out. Or you can bulk make offers. I've just started doing this in the last couple weeks here, and it was actually pretty cool because all of a sudden, when you're getting one like later on after you do the bulk offers, you get a like later on and you see that you've already got offers sent out on that item because it just automatically sends to any likers you may have missed. So it's a really great tool, and it shows incredible movement in your closet. So all of a sudden, you're not just getting something done that you need to do, like sharing to your followers quickly, but you're telling the Poshmark algorithm that you are in there and working and doing things. And that is going to force Poshmark to shove you up to the top of the, say we've got this Michael Kors Black Label men's cotton shirt. You're literally, there's 10 people that have that. When you're sharing like that in a huge bulk, yours is going to be up at the top. Okay. So the things that I do for the algorithm that make, my items go to the top, it forces someone seeing 3 of them to see mine first. So mine's going to get bought. Right. So,
Yes.
it's really important to work that algorithm. Okay. So not just that, but as of Posh Fest, they also started using the seller tools, right? So you've got all kinds of seller tools in there that are going to show you your, I'm trying to remember where it is because I usually use it on my,
On your phone.
my phone. Yes. Where is it? Order activities, my sales. I think it's in here, my sales.
I think it's, down there on that side somewhere.
My closet insights. Here we go. So like here, this is my summary for the current month. Okay. So, so you've got your Posh stats in here, all of this stuff, but then, see, I'm not seeing it here, but on your phone, you can see the newest thing is you can see your sellers, and your sellers, it shows you all. If everybody, do you guys have your phones with you?
Yeah.
Okay. So on your
It's safe.
phone, if you go into my sellers, my customers, you're going to see all kinds of insights into each customer. So you're going to see all the things they've liked. So you can do a really quick bundle for someone, or you can see when they've last liked something. So there's a lot more possibilities of engagement on the phone. And I'm not sure
we talking about the one that says my shoppers?
Yeah, your shoppers. That's right.
Okay. Yeah, it shows you how many people how many different things that they've liked.
Yep. And you can bundle those things and send them an offer. You can and then
Right.
you can share more things into their closets, and it gives you more insights into what you're doing in your closet. And here, I'm going to pull it up on my phone. I don't know why it's not there.
I haven't used this one yet because I haven't figured it out,
So,
honestly.
so the other day I went in and I looked at this. I was like, what the heck is this? So
Right.
my seller tools, you go into shoppers,
Mm-hmm.
my shoppers, and see along the hearts, you can see. So anybody that had 2 or more likes, I went in, and if I hadn't recently sent them a bundle, I bundled everything and sent them, a really good deal. And I sent them a note, and I sold 2 bundles.
Really?
In about a 15-minute period, I made, $120. And it was just from something that I didn't naturally look at all the time, and I go, and then the other thing you can do is easily delete ones that are old bundles, and you sort of refresh your closet. The whole idea constantly on Posh is to make sure you are engaging, sharing, engaging. Now, does anybody know what the 30-minute method is?
No, I don't. That's what I was wondering.
I don't.
Minute method was invented by Poshmark algorithm experts, and they've shared it all over the place and tell you that it's great for you and everything. And what it does, it gives you a finite amount of time, 30 minutes, where you have to share to your followers, you share a lot of your closet, you send some offers, you list 5 to 10 things. Now, obviously in a 30-minute period, you can't immediately list 10 things, or you're not ready to list 10 things. You can relist. And that operates exactly like a list in terms of the algorithm. So you can list something as a relist. So something that's not, say you've sent a zillion offers, and that your next offer is what, $15, and you don't want $15 for that thing. Relist it. Copy, relist, delete the old one. That works just the same. So you could do 10 of those, and that kicks in the algorithm as quickly as any, is listing and taking pictures and taking your time listing something. So you do that, you follow new people, go into find people and follow a bunch of new people, send them a couple quick, like, hey, welcome to Poshmark, share your items, share some of their items, get the heck out of there. And for 30 minutes, you have just, you're moving and shaking. Your algorithm is going, okay, Megan's here. Megan's working it. All right. And that pushes all of your stuff up, and you're going to see people engaging and sharing your items and liking your items after that 30-minute jump start. Okay. So I really recommend that to anyone that doesn't do it, because a lot of times what'll happen, and I am certainly guilty of this, is you get in and you just start listing things, and 3 hours goes by and you've listed a million things. You haven't shared anything. You haven't noticed anybody's likes, and you're really not helping your algorithm in any way, shape, or form. You're in list mode, and it's not kicking in. You have to do all the things, which is kind of hard to realize, but that's how it works. So that, it's a social app.
Question on the relist.
Yeah.
Hi, it's Amy. Do you mean to like delete the listing and then repost it? Is that what you mean, relist?
So repost it first. Let's do one. Okay. I'll do one real quick. So go into my closet, pick something. Oh, what's this? This thing. Okay. So you go in, you edit listing, go down to the bottom. Don't delete it, copy it. This will take you to a copy of the listing titled Mud Pie Anchor Print. Yes, I like that. Okay. So this is a brand new listing of that same exact thing. It looks and feels exactly the same. It's going to say copy in the title. Kill that. You can leave this. Go down, check this. See, now my pricing's a little high. I'm going to go down to 22 there. You're for sale. And next. All right. Yep, that's listed. Now,
I got a question for you on that. Do you do a lot of the discount shipping already, or you do it when someone comes and wants an offer?
yes, I don't, unless it's something that's hundreds of dollars, I don't do shipping
Discounts?
listing.
Okay, okay.
I haven't done it. I don't, they're really pushing it, and I'll have to look into it, but I haven't seen a need to do it. I always send, I feel like when you send an offer
Mhm.
and you send that additional shipping discount, that's the incentive to buy.
Okay, okay.
Okay, so now I'm
I
going
see.
back in, and now see, this is the old one because it's got all the comments in it and some likes and whatever. And we're gonna go in, edit, delete this sucker. So that what took me 20 seconds, and that operates exactly the same as a listing as far as the algorithm is concerned.
Because
Okay.
I thought I had read that actually it doesn't work the same if you do the copy, that it's not recognizing it as brand new, and it won't put you to the top of the, let's say, the branded list or something like that.
Where
Do you
did-
know about it? No.
I mean, that's not what Poshmark says is,
Okay.
I mean, yeah, that's not this, what they recommend. They recommend relist and delete as working as the algorithm. And
Okay.
Yeah, as long as you relist it 61 days, it has to be 61 days, and then the algorithm will see it as a new listing. If you do it before 61 days, it won't work.
Oh, thank you.
I do recommend, and I didn't know that it was 61 days, but I do recommend listing your older ones that are kind of stale, not brand new ones. You know, you need to leave those, get them working, get some followers, share, and take the older guys, things that are just sitting around. Like I said, you've sent out as many offers as you possibly can, and you're down to a point at which you don't really want to sell it for that price. Those are the ones that I would recommend getting back up there.
Right.
You know,
Okay.
especially remember, if you're going under, say, $10, if you're going under $15, you're paying $2.95, not 20%. So it starts to get pricey when you're, and do you really, is it worth your time to ship something, to package it all up, to give them a gift, to write a thank you note? That's all your time and energy for a pretty low amount of money. I don't recommend it, In fact,
Yeah.
I don't recommend listing and selling things much under $20 if you can avoid it,
Okay.
unless it's a bundle. You might throw things in for the bundle, but
Yeah.
all right, let's go back to my agenda because I'm quite sure I'm way well off. All right. Okay, so we talked about the bulk tools, the selling tools tab review. All right, so let's talk a little bit about the holiday shopping. Where is everybody getting their stuff? Where are you getting the stuff that you love? So where are your favorite places to go? Just shout it out. Where do you love to go?
I go to thrift store.
Thrift stores, yeah. Do you have
Yes,
like special local ones you like, or do you like Goodwill or the bins, or where do you go?
a local one, actually, a local one.
Yeah.
Me
So
too.
Yep.
I do too. I have a couple of my very favorites. They have dollar racks. Goodwill doesn't have dollar racks. Savers doesn't have dollar racks, and I like Savers and Goodwill certain days, but those little thrift shops they're the gold. That's the place to go because they they price differently. They have dollar days. They have clear outs. I love, for the holidays, I love JBF and Growing Sense of Style and some of those kids sales that also list women's clothing. Look them up. Just Between Friends is everywhere. Growing Sense of Style is going on right now near me, and I don't really sell with them, but I buy from them. They have the 50% off days, the last day always. They clearance everything out. These are regular moms just trying to get rid of stuff, and there's amazing deals there. Local tiny little thrift shops have amazing deals right now. That's where I would start researching. The other place that I shop all the time and get amazing, awesome deals is the last day of an estate sale. They do 50% off and they do 75% off. And you are going to find that if you start to bulk up your vintage items in your closet, you're going to make that's what I make my most money on, is my vintage. And it's just because it's coveted, it's rare, it's unique, and personally, I love, I have my daughters put the clothes on and I take pictures of them and I make the item special and unique. There's only one of them, there's not 800 of a beautiful, unique pair of jeans that were painted, or you look on my site, there's some really unique pieces. Now they might sit a little longer because everything that is more expensive sits longer, but it makes your closet beautiful, and they do sell. And when the right buyer comes along, they're thrilled, so it's really, I find vintage fun. But estate sales don't only have vintage, they have everything. They wear clothes and purses and all kinds of stuff. And you really can get some amazing, amazing couture items. And it really takes your closet up a notch. When I started looking to estate sales, my closet looked more beautiful. I had all of a sudden all those names where I was like, where are these people on Poshmark getting all this amazing stuff? Estate sales. It's really, the last day of an estate sale. I put on here estatesales.net. Estatesale.net is a app or a website, and they will send you an email, or you can go on the app and you can literally geo find the estate sales in your area. And it works for the whole country. All right. So, and the reason I say to start researching where you're buying your items now for the holidays is because the holidays is the one time of the year where we can collect our customers. New customers are coming in during the holidays. This is where we find our new customers because they're relearning how to shop right now. A lot of people don't shop for almost anything, clothing or products, most of the year. They don't. I'm a shopping nut. I shop constantly, but lots of people don't. And they're going, okay, what do you want, Junior? And Junior says he wants Air Force Ones. And they're like, what the heck? These things are $200. And they start looking for them, and they're going to land on Poshmark because you're going to see a pair that are, $100 less than what they're looking elsewhere. They're like, what's this Poshmark? And that's our time to shine, folks. That's when we're there and we're like, yes, we're here. And we've got all this great stuff, and not just the Air Force Ones. Look what else we got for you. We've got sponsorships. We've got Y2K. We've got high-waisted jeans that are ripped to hell. Your daughter's going to love it, So that's when we need to be on and be ready to go. And it's not always the easiest time to really jumpstart a business, right? You're doing all kinds of other stuff. But I'm telling you, if you just you don't have to spend every day all day long. I do, but you don't have to. You can start small, take that 30 minutes a day and really kickstart this. Maybe spend a couple hours a day listing, I really think it's important to try to keep your shopping to listing ratio equalized somewhat. You don't want to get to the point where your death pile, we all have them, is so huge that you completely shut down. I'm guilty of it, but you got to keep attacking that death pile, right?
Mine is huge.
Yeah.
I do. Mine's huge. I've had my arm in a sling for 2 months.
Oh, it's bad. When I
Yes.
moved, my death pile got to the point where I sent it all to Goodwill. Like I couldn't, I had to reset my brain because it was too much for me. It had overwhelmed me. So I restarted, took a few little things that I kept, and I sent a bunch of stuff away, and I restarted. And, sometimes it happens.
Right.
You can't, and this is really important to me, and it's part of my new endeavor of Posh Pro Project. Your mental health, you have so much time on this earth, right? Your mental health is more important than anything. And women who work and have children are ripped in every way they possibly can, pulled in all kinds of different directions. And they don't do, you end up not doing things for yourself. You have to find some kind of a balance. And I worked 25 years in the news business and marketing, really high stress, deadline oriented businesses. And it really affected me, and it affects your kids. You know, you have bosses yelling at you, and you've got deadlines and you've got projects, and it takes over your life. This doesn't, you know, it is one of those things. It's you can see that it's not life or death. It can wait. You can focus on your kids. You can turn off your closet, and it's okay. You know, it's okay to do that. Now, if you want to kickstart it for the holidays and, you know, take Christmas off, go for it. But I mean, I want everyone to always remember their mental health first. It's so important. It changed my life to get away from deadlines and structure of a corporation. All right. Okay, what are we doing on time here? Okay. All right. So what to buy?
Yes.
We're back into prints. We've got high-rise khakis going crazy.
Daniel, oh, sorry.
Oversized cardigans. Hey, has anyone heard of Grandma Chic?
No.
It's awesome. It's the stuff. It's like the ugly Christmas sweaters, but like what grandma wears, like all the stuff on their shirts, and you know, the Hanes sweatshirts with the iron-ons and all that stuff from the 80s. Apparently,
Yeah.
the kids are wearing this stuff like and they're calling it Grandma Chic. I was like, that's amazing. My daughter's wearing this whole outfit. She looks like a little old lady, you know, and she's going to school proud as a punch with big giant cardigans. It's kind of like the 90s again, you know, everything's huge. They've got the suits with the padding, and
Yes.
it's awesome because what's in thrift shops, you know?
Right.
Liz
Right.
Claiborne for days, you know, it's awesome. Pencil skirts are in, of course, the moto boots still and always in. Vintage Christmas clothes, the ugly Christmas sweaters. I just sold one for $70. Christmas sweaters, the older the better, the more crap on them the better. Somehow they know that the ones from Kohl's, because I've bought those too and tried to sell those too, they reject them. They want the old stuff. Sold out. So keep your eye this holiday on what's selling, what's sold out. You can watch it on, you know, on Target, on, you know, Nordstrom, rack.com, all of those sites. Keep checking what's sold out there and then look for it in the thrift stores. Now, when I go to a thrift shop, I have a list. This is what I'm looking for. I wanted to bundle something with, you know, I'll have a pair of leggings and I'm looking for that brand. You know, I'm looking for Christmas clothes. Even if I think I know, I get in the thrift shop and I forget. I'm like, oh, so pretty. And I forget everything. So I keep my list and I keep to a time. Does anybody give themselves a time limit in thrift shops?
No. It's all day affair.
I have a money limit.
I try.
You have a money limit. Okay.
I have to cook. I have to go home and cook, so I have to leave.
Right. So, okay. So here's the problem with that kind of a deadline. You look up and you're supposed to be at the bus stop to pick up your kids. And it's too late and you're in line and you spent 3.5, 4 hours somewhere and you got to leave the cart. Has that ever happened to you? It's happened to me. So I give myself a time limit.
No.
It's never happened to you?
No. I'll be late.
I've left my
I've
cart
been
one
late, too.
time, but it was like an emergency, a real emergency. But other than that, no, I'm getting my stuff. You know, they just gotta wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna wait. Yes, I'll be late.
Yeah.
They'll message me and say, Mom, where are you? I'll be there in a minute.
I can't tell
I
you.
had to. It was a doctor's appointment.
I can't tell you how many times my husband's called and been like, have you really been in that store for 5 hours?
Yes.
Oh, why? What? Like just the total.
There's
not
things to look at. There's things to see.
I know it takes a
But
while.
then I
right?
do the run. The
Mhm.
run from the car to the bedroom or Posh room and chuck it in really fast so he doesn't know that I have like 6 bags with me.
Oh, I
Shove
just
it in the
do it.
trunk and then just carry the one bag in, like, I did a little shopping. It's all shoved in the trunk.
Yeah,
Or covered
no,
with a
he
grocery.
knows. Yeah, he knows. I'm always
Yeah.
busted, and I don't even say a word to him anymore. When the packages come in the mail every day, he's like, "Okay, you have more packages. Put them in my office."
Has anyone tried
That's
thredup?
right.
Are you buying from thredup and the other resale?
No.
I haven't,
Mm-mm.
but have you had a good experience with thredup?
Mm-mm, I didn't. My stuff was, it was dirty. I don't know. I got some stuff and it was dirty. I haven't gotten anything again. And I've sent stuff in, but I won't send in anything anymore. It just wasn't worth it. I don't know. Maybe I didn't send in good stuff. I don't know, but it just sat there in a very little amount sold. And
Yeah.
I just kind of felt like for that amount of time, I could have just listed the stuff myself. You
Oh,
know, it just didn't, it wasn't worth it.
Definitely not seller worthy at
Yeah.
all.
Yeah, it wasn't
It's
worth
more
it.
just to get. It's more like sending it to Goodwill, except you get a few bucks, right?
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I didn't make really any money. I think I barely made $120 off of like 2 big boxes of stuff. Most of it came back, you know. Yeah. So
Yeah.
it just didn't really work out too well.
No.
And when I purchased from thredup, they take really good pictures. I will say that. They take excellent pictures, but when I got the stuff, because I didn't do the mystery box. I actually picked the items and used a little discount and got the stuff. Because, it was like a new customer, you get like a discount.
Yeah.
But
Right.
I got the stuff. I was like, the pictures look a lot better. I kind of felt deceived. So I didn't order anything anymore, kind of.
So let me
Kinda.
just show you. So when you go into the rescue boxes,
Is that what it is? Rescue boxes?
and you can only get to the rescue box. You can't get them on your
Oh, I
phone.
see.
Okay, so see these rescue boxes right now, they have this handbags. So fun boxes are really good. That I've always liked those. Okay, so this one, this bulk mixed clothing.
100 pounds.
Yeah, that's a big one. They had a smaller one in here. They had a 50-pound one. It was $140. I had really good luck with the bulk. And then every now and again they'll have I don't even see it now. Oh, name brand handbags that's a really good box. The jewelry is always a really good box. And the Coach handbags usually worth it because there's more likely an older bag in there. The vintage Coach bags sell really well. So there's certain ones, but go all the way down. And again, this is only on your computer version. See this, the rescue these styles, go into see all. See all, please. And then do sort by low to high. This is all of their higher end stuff. And it's all really low because these are the rescues. They've got maybe a little flaw or maybe they've had them too long. But you search in this little secret area and you can get some really good stuff. They've got some higher end names. And
Oh, okay.
so that's in the bottom of rescues. Okay. Just a little extra. All right. So let me go back to my keynote. My friend Gemma is keeping me to task here, and she said I missed so we did that one, Gem. And then this one, yeah, I skipped this one because we've kind of already gone over this. Holiday supply issues, Black Friday drop off. Okay. So I was going to mention this. So on Black Friday, in normal time, before pre-pandemic, Black Friday, all the Poshmark sales drop off. they're predicting that's not going to happen this year because of the supply issues and because of the lack of discounts that they're going to find out in the world.
Right.
So the prediction is that Black Friday might not be great, but Cyber Monday is going to be pretty awesome, and that week following, because they're going to go out and look Black Friday and come back to the online shopping the following week when they can't find the things and they're not seeing the sales that they want to see. So,
Well,
our
yeah.
sales should be up, I'm hoping. Okay.
Well, I've already started my sales now, just putting Black Friday on the front of it, you know,
Yeah.
giving them 25% off just to move a bunch of stuff, like spring and summer stuff.
Yeah. Some days if I'm sitting watching a movie or something, I'll just go through my entire closet and send offers. And you always end up making some money doing that. If you're bored,
Right.
why not? Right. All right.
Mhm.
So I think we've come to the portion of
Yeah, I don't ever have bored days.
Ever.
Does anyone have any
Never
burning
had a bored
questions
day.
that I can answer or help with? Any thoughts on any questions anyone has that they've just haven't been able to figure out, or you have something that's not working for you, or
Megan, I was just curious, for like the algorithms, and I know probably just doing the 30-minute method every day is gonna cover it. I've done a lot of research too, and try to take as many courses and different things that I can to do this. But so what would you say would be really easy? I mean, I relist every day. That's the best thing ever that they came out with to be able to do. It's so easy and fast. So it's also, we need to answer questions for people, follow, oh, sorry, I'm losing my phone here. Okay, and then, so answer questions, follow new people. It's like the same stuff that we do all the time, right?
Yeah.
so follow a lot of new people.
Okay,
Well,
it's so
it's your
hard.
con-
There's so many people coming. I mean, these scam accounts make it so hard. We used
Oh,
to be able
it's
to go
awful.
into,
Yeah.
God, going into new people now, we can't just click, 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 because there's like, you got to like skim through them.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. It's so hard to follow
So
new people.
when you go into find people, wait, I keep forgetting I'm not on the phone. Okay, so you go in to find people. You find people on the find new people on the computer. I never use my computer on Poshmark until I'm trying to show somebody how to do something. So when you go into on your phone and to find people,
Mhm.
you go to the new people. There's two tabs at the top if you want to look at it even right now. One is brand new closets, and the other is what is it
Mhm.
called?
trending
Yeah, follow
or
them.
fresh.
Fresh,
Yeah,
Right,
fresh
fresh
closets,
closets.
fresh.
Mhm.
fresh closets.
Yeah, but
Thank you. Fresh
there's
closets.
at least, every time you go in there, like she's saying, there's at least 200 or 300 of these scam closets. And you don't want to put them in your followers.
I wanted to
You
know
know?
your position on
reporting
share
it.
games and like events, because I run 3 and I swear most of my traffic is because of that.
Yeah. So that's what I was gonna say. So
Because of your events.
Yeah.
Events, and I run 3 follow share games all day. I'm taking a break right now, but I'm part of the Posh style team, and like I'm telling you, like I've been off of it and I haven't been running my game. Like my traffic has gone down to like maybe 50 things happen a day just because I have a job this week.
yeah. So share
Wow.
groups are awesome. I'm a member of several share groups. Share groups are a great way to stay engaged and keep your algorithm working for you. The share events are always great and they're fun, but Poshmark gives you 5 a day Posh parties. You can get into those Posh parties and share, and those people are real
Mhm.
people and they're alive and sharing with you. So you can eliminate
Not about the
all the
sharing.
work.
It's the following. The sharing is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the follow games with featured closets, and you feature the people that have the most new blues. Those
Yeah.
are active followers instead of a lot of scam closets when you go into
Right.
find people. And so that's the only reason I do this extra work, is because I can get up to, it gets harder as you get up there with followers, but 500 to 1,000 followers a day, and it doesn't take that long. So, and they follow back because they want more followers too. And so I usually end up making sales when I'm running my games because of all the people I can follow.
I love it. Yep. Those are
Right.
great opportunities to find live followers. Absolutely. I did that for a long time. I had tons of back and forth with the blue, grab those blues. All of those they're great. It's a great way to find followers that are actual living people. Yes, absolutely.
How do you find these games?
I was just gonna ask the same question. What games are we
Okay,
referring
go to
to?
my closet
Lauren,
and
right?
I have
She's-
game listings. I mean, I can point you to about 100 of them.
Yeah.
I'm one of them.
Yeah, there's tons of them.
Yeah. They're awesome. And I
I'm
run
I'm in
events.
events like every other day.
What's your closet name, hun?
Ooh,
Texas.
ooh,
What's your closet
that's
name?
me. It's Paula. It's Texas Bad Girl.
I was gonna say, come on
Oh
now.
my
You
God,
don't know
girl,
Texas
what's
Bad
up?
Girl?
It's
Oh,
what?
Rebel.
It's LA's knickknacks.
Yeah.
No, my hair is purple.
Yeah, I know it was you
I'm sorry, it's been a long day. I've been taking care of
when you
kids.
signed on there because I didn't put that on there.
I know, I saw Texas and I was like, who is that? And I
Yeah,
can't really,
that's what it
I don't know, I'm so
says
tired.
on there. I don't know. This is the first time I ever Zoomed. Megan
Me
knows I
too.
had issues getting on it, so
Yeah, she did fine. We're
that's
doing
just
good.
what it threw up there.
Okay, so we're following real live people as best we can. We're sharing
Right.
our own closet though. First and
Yes.
foremost, share your own closet first. Always your own closet first, because sharing, when other people share, it goes into their news feed, but when you share, it kicks it up to the top of the feed. It's the best
Right.
way. It's the best way to get your listing seen. Okay.
Does
Always
anybody
share
know if
your
there's
closet.
a limit? I know
Yeah.
there's a limit, but what's the number of how many shares for yourself you can give? Is it the 10,000?
It's 10,000
Really high.
in a 24-hour period.
It's the
but-
same with follows. You can't
Yeah,
share.
same
anything
with follows.
10,000 or
20,
anything like that.
10, I thought it might have changed, but it was 10 last I heard. I'm not sure, Megan, maybe you know better, but I thought it was 10 because I've got put in file jail, share jail, comment jail. Did you even think there was such a thing? But yes, I've gotten
Yeah,
put
there's
into
a
all of
limit.
them.
They stop you at a
Thanks
certain
so
limit, but it's pretty
much.
high. So,
10,000. Who can share 10,000 a day? I cannot
Uh,
with
I
both hands.
can.
It's
I
not
used to have
possible.
I,
I can't
when
do
I
it.
first started, I
9,
had my
and
kids
then I
join
stop.
in. I would hand my kids the phone and I would have them share.
I was
they
gonna
need
say,
to
Then it
share
comes
games
up.
all the time, so we might as well put them to work, right? They're not
Right,
playing a
right.
video game.
yeah.
Well, I
Well,
have
I
my
like to
husband
do the
share
following and share.
and my sister. Yeah, I've never been in jail because I can't share that many. I just can't do it.
That's a
I
lot.
don't have enough hours in the day to work on my
Yeah,
Poshmark.
and you know what? It's not like it's from like 6
Yeah.
a.m. to 6 a.m. It actually literally is a 24-hour period. So it's just like, say you get put into follow jail, or say you're, because you're following so many and you get put in there. It's really bad to
Right.
get put in there, actually. But if you do get put in there, just wait a few hours and then you can probably do some more follows because it is an actual time 24-hour period. It's not like a set time day by day. It's just within the last 24 hours.
Are you
It's so-
saying that it'll reset? And hey, are you Moon Goddess?
Yes, I am.
All right, girlfriend. Hey,
Okay.
and anyway, what I meant was, does it do it automatically if you got into follow jail? Like I literally look at how many people I'm following, and then add 10,000 and watch that number. So, and if I'm doing a lot of following, so that I don't go over, because you used to have to contact Posh if you were in follow jail when I first started.
Huh.
Yeah, they had changed that to releasing you after it's hard to explain it, but like it's not the day. Now they did it like how I said. Now it's you're not trapped for 24 hours. You're just trapped until some time has gone by that
Mhm.
releases some of that following or sharing or whatever it is that you're in jail for. And then you're good. Before, yes, you used to have to contact them and it was a pain in the ass, but now it's not as hard. You just got to try to watch the numbers. With 3 closets. It's hard sometimes for me,
They
but
just want to make sure you're not
No,
boxed.
girl, you're crazy.
yeah,
Yeah.
I know I'm crazy. I need to, I know. I
It's
know.
okay, me too.
Remember when we talked about that work-life balance, right? You're gonna get there. You don't
I
have to
don't have it. I have
don't have
work.
to kill yourself.
I'm trying right now. Read my thing. It says I can't stay 100% away. I got 3 days and started having like withdrawal. Not kidding.
I know.
If I'm not
There you
on
go.
here every day, I'm not making money. If you want to keep the flow of your money going, that's the only
You
way
have
that
to
I
do it.
feel
Exactly.
you
Yeah.
have to be on here. That's just the way it is. And a lot of people don't understand that. So then they jump onto Poshmark with these little closets and think they're going to make a ton of money.
Yeah.
And then they get mad. And that's why we get all the
Remember,
lowball
it's
offers.
it's a social app. You've gotta engage. But
Yep.
Yeah.
you can do it in a reasonable time period so you're not on there all day long, 24 hours a day.
Hmm.
Now, does
Hmm.
anyone have assistants? Is anyone using a virtual assistant?
I do.
What's a virtual assistant?
I thought we're not allowed.
It depends on,
You're perfectly
yeah,
allowed to use a virtual assistant as long as it's not a bot.
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So the virtual assistants that are making actual money and doing well, they're hiring people to work your closet for you.
How
I
do
have a
I
virtual assistant,
become
but it's just a
a
one
virtual
lady.
assistant?
Hmm?
How do I be the virtual assistant? I have plenty of time, just not this month.
Right.
All you have to do, if you want to be
I don't
somebody's
know. I think
virtual
that there's
assistant,
probably people out there that are doing
there's
it
plenty-
that you can
go
be hired
onto
by, but
Instagram and put a post up on your Instagram saying that you're willing to be a virtual assistant for people. People will hit you up that, that they can't do their shares, whatever, and you can do it. That it'll be that. I mean, I don't think you can put it and you can't put it in your Poshmark closet. I don't think.
my
I don't
virtual
know.
assistant also lists for
you.
me.
Oh,
She'll
really?
I put the pictures up and I put the measurements in and she finds everything else.
See, that's my hardest thing with listing is I
No
want to give
way.
as much information. It drives me
Oh,
nuts.
wow.
Yeah.
Me too.
I don't understand
And
how
all the
some closets,
keywords and all that stuff.
I mean,
I
I do have
wonder
my
if it's
own list
worth
of keywords,
paying.
but man, sometimes I'll look at other people's closets that'll be, I know that they're making good money. They've been on here just as long or if not longer than me, and I know they are, but then I'll go and I'll look at their posts and say, okay, well, what are they doing that I'm not? And they're barely doing anything. Like their descriptions are minimal and like,
What
I
is
just
that?
don't understand it.
Yeah. I don't understand when they just put shoes, how people are.
Right.
Yeah. How do they do that?
I don't,
I don't get it.
I don't know. But it's definitely not
What
recommended.
is it? And
You can't worry about what other people are doing. You just got to do what you got to do to make it work for you. And I think that the number one thing that you can do on Poshmark is look at your closet holistically. Okay. What are you about? What is you can keep the colors the same. You can stay in the same, some people do jewelry, some people do vintage, some people, love anthropology. Own your closet, see it as a business. Okay.
yeah,
You gotta
I do.
market yourself. You've got to market yourself. You've got to organize your clothes. You've got to be able to Texas. What's your first name, hon?
Paula.
Paula. Look at
I
behind
can
too.
vouch.
She,
He sends
Oh.
an awesome package.
if you start looking around I've got my stuff over there. All of my bags are separated by color.
Oh man, I'm still not gonna show anybody my closet.
I am so unorganized.
Oh, mine's a wreck.
You get to
This thing is
look
wreck.
neat.
You're only seeing right behind me, guys. This whole room, this building is full.
Yeah.
I actually have a storage unit. I can't even get all of my stuff in my place. It's ridiculous.
Neither can I.
Well, I
I
built a
have
building
shelf
for this.
And I can't even go out and thrift like you guys. I'm so jealous that you guys
I don't
can
thrift either. I'm using my late
No, all
grandmother
mine,
and
all
my
of this
mother's
is
stuff.
it's all new.
So
Yeah, see, my closets are
that's
all brand
thrift.
new too, and that's
This
kind
is
of
all from my boutique.
I've been noticing that people have been leaving comments on some of my items. They don't know you can delete them, I guess, but they'll leave a comment saying, how can you charge this for something that's not new? But it's my items are new, and so they're
I
saying, you know,
stored 'em for
Poshmark is
10
just for
years and
used
took care
stuff,
of 'em,
but
that's
it's
all.
not. It's not just for used items, and even the used items that I have, they're in great condition. No, none of us put that, you know, crap on there.
yeah.
And
Right?
how long does it take you guys to post? Like a real post, like perfect, and you have all of the information, beautiful pictures, edit them, whatever. How long does it take you to post something like that?
One whole listing, one full listing.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
No,
If
no,
that,
like 40 minutes.
Guys, I am
I
such a
hear-
perfectionist. It takes
Me
me
too.
like 30
40
minutes.
minutes. Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what to do. I can't take it.
It's
Okay,
What I'm
overwhelming.
Here-
here's the way I list something. I take all of my pictures, okay? All of my pictures first. And
Right,
first I'll go through Posh and I do I draft everything, and then I keep going. I take a whole pile and I take pictures, and I use the square in my iPhone and I keep them in my photos, and then I list them at, you know, because you run out of space on the drafts, right? Then I sit down with my computer, and it's the only time I use my computer for Poshmark, because I can type faster. And I go back into my drafts and I start typing. And that is the fastest way I can list things, because if you sit and you
me.
everything for one listing at a time, it's
Mm.
horrible. It just I just get
I
lost.
hate
in
measuring.
Yeah,
Me
measuring.
too.
Me too.
Measuring it.
That's where I get stuck. I will take pictures of 150 items, and then they'll just stay in my phone, and I know I have to measure. And then I'll do like the easy items or whatever first.
Megan, what I noticed,
make
like what
myself
you,
do each one in order on the pile, because otherwise certain things never get listed.
and that's so
Yeah.
true. What I
Oh,
started
I
doing
have
is
a pile
exactly
right
what you're
here.
doing. I make all the,
But
I put a
too
bunch of
much.
drafts in. I know it's hard to talk when everybody's around, but I make Poshmark, I noticed will only let us hold 50 drafts at a time. I know that's a lot, but okay,
Right.
all three of my boutiques are full of my drafts. I need to list the items, but that's what makes it really, it's kind of easier for me that way. I can, you know, if I'm working on, I don't know if it's jewelry or face masks or whatever it is that I'm working on at the time, I'll put a
Right.
bunch of them, make drafts, and then I can go back in to my computer where it's easier to, you know, to either copy and paste or to type. It's faster than on my phone. So I'm doing the same thing you are. I wish they
use
would let us
those,
put more
and I make
drafts than only 50.
templates for like items that are the same. Like I have all these teardrop, faux leather teardrop earrings in my closet. I will make a draft in my notes on my phone and then just copy and paste it and change like the color and the measurements.
Good. Yeah.
Yep.
That's awesome. I mean,
Can
all
do
Yeah.
of
that.
I
Three
think I've got
tags. What are the three?
easy ways.
yeah.
What about the 3 tags? What do you usually like when it's like shabby chic or because you know that's where they're like
That's a great question. So don't worry about their little drop down. You, in your mind, think of what people are searching if they're looking
Yes.
for that item. Okay. Just make the 3 words
Use-
up, whatever it is. It's usually brand. It could be Y2K. It could be high-waisted, whatever that is that they're looking for when they're searching in Google or in Poshmark. Don't worry about fitting animal print or whatever their drop-down menu says. Think about what people are searching for to find that item. And then
They're
Like
trying to
or-
learn
yeah.
how people are like that, like vernacular. Like you, like I put trending if it's trending. Okay, I don't just
Yeah, I
use,
change it too.
yeah.
Mhm.
I do the same thing.
So whatever I come up with, how I would search for something that looks like whatever my item is, I
Yeah.
use that in my tags instead of their pre ones. I mean,
Yeah.
so
Well, 'cause
Most of
sometimes
them are.
when you put it up, like you'll get like old, I guess, ones that people have already, used. But sometimes like when I write something, I don't see it come up. So then I
that's
worry
because they
that
don't have
maybe
it in
not being
the
searched.
presets.
You can still put it in there though. Just hit enter
Yeah.
and it'll stay in there.
On it, and it says
I'm just
can't
worried that
find.
you don't have to use the keywords that they have that come down in the drop menu or show up. You just type
Right.
whatever you want, click enter, it'll turn a color. It'll be
Yeah.
a little more of a color, and then you type the next thing.
Yep.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
Check out their stuff.
Yeah, you can put whatever words in there you want. I'm not really great at
Oh.
fashion, so I just make stuff up that I think they're gonna be like, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's how I would look
Yeah,
it up.
I don't
If you
search
were to look
shabby
that up
chic.
on Google, what words would you use?
Yeah,
And, you know,
that's
pick the
exactly
three
what I
number
do.
one words. Does anyone
God.
else have any questions that we haven't gotten to? Anything, other topics? Anyone?
No, not for me.
All right.
Actually, I have a question. Okay, if you were to sell, and I haven't really gotten into this because, okay, my mom wants me to sell her jewelry. Okay, it's very expensive. Is it worth it to try it on Posh? Is somebody going to pay like I'm talking like a $10,000 like necklace? Like, I mean, it's,
Lauren,
Yeah.
you'd be surprised. I've seen closets that
There's a lot of
have
people there.
10, 15, $20,000 pieces.
Yes.
I would.
because I have
I've
those,
seen
because my
them there
grandmother
too.
passed away and left
Right.
all that to my mom and me. So
It's worth
I can't keep all of
worth
it.
trying. It does elevate your closet to a new level of
There you go.
clientele. I don't think there's anything wrong with doing that. And in fact, I would encourage it. If you have access to that level of jewelry, absolutely list it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I try to put any brands and stuff I
Okay.
can in my closet. That's what because I think that if you get a bunch of different brands that people are looking for, it's going to draw those people to your closet. So
Mhm.
I have a
I
bunch of
think I'm
everything.
very versatile. Is that a good thing? I mean, like I have my style, which is anything bohemian or anything colorful. Okay. But I get a lot of I want my customer base to be or my market my target market to be bigger than just one like group. And so I put stuff that even that I don't like, but somebody else might. So is that
Exactly.
still good?
That's what I do. I mean, it's your business. You want to build a, I have something in there that I feel, well, at least I feel like there's something in there for anybody. And I'm in my main closet. My other closets are more specific, but my main closet, I put everything in there. And
Girl, I
that
sold
way,
some stuff that I could not believe people paid money for.
Well, and I do
Yeah.
that
I
too,
thought it
Lauren.
was
I
so
have.
ugly.
Right.
I sell a lot of athleisure because it's what I wear, which
Right.
is, but if I find something cool and weird, then I go with that. And then I have this, whatever my daughter is wearing, which is that grandma stuff. I swear she looks like a soccer mom half the time. But it's
Mine
cute.
too.
So I try to keep some of that in, but yeah, I mean, I've shared your closet a lot and I think you're very eclectic and I like it. And I kind of try to be broad too, but then I get scared like to do jewelry. I don't know enough about jewelry because I don't ever wear it because I'll lose it. Or I don't know
Oh,
enough
I'm a
about,
jewelry freak. That's my makeup.
see,
Like
I
I feel
don't,
naked.
I'll
if
come
I
to
don't
you
have it.
then. You can help me.
Right.
Coach
I
that.
will, girl. Oh my gosh. I stay out of your closet and Paula's closet and Moon your closet because you guys have stuff I love. And I'm like, I don't have the money to shop. I'm trying to make money. Stop.
Right, we're gonna spend our profits if we go too deep.
Again, guys, try always to just be in your zone. You don't
oh,
have to.
no.
I mean, it's happened. I've all of a sudden come into a lady asked me to sell some of her jewelry. I don't know jewelry. So I reach out to my PFFs, right? My friend, I don't know if anybody knows Ranger Rick
Right.
in California, but Ranger Rick's my go-to for jewelry, and I bugged him for 3 days and he, I was like, what would you do with this? Well, what would you call this? What would you say about this? And I'm here for you guys in any other way besides jewelry, because that's not really my area. But if you see stuff in my closet that you need help with, ask me. We're all here to engage with each other.
Absolutely.
Right?
Where do you guys stand on men's items? Like, I mean, they go,
Oh
but not
my.
a lot.
Big men's items
On men's.
go like that.
Oh, yeah.
I go into the thrift shops and I go right to the, 3XLTs. Those items go. Those guys are not going to the mall. I guarantee you that. They like to shop
Yeah.
at Poshmark.
So they let their mom
If anyone
shop.
has XLT, let me know. I need XLT for my husband, and I only look on Posh because it's crazy doing it anyway.
Yeah.
Ooh,
It's
girl,
expensive.
try the Posh King.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
I've
Posh
looked at
One
theirs.
second, I'm just gonna grab
Um,
my drawing here.
Right.
I have men's in my closets, and I have a bunch of plus size men's that I haven't posted yet from my ex, and then a lot of it's brand new. So I'll try and
You got it.
Yeah, anything XLT because he's 6'5", so we don't.
yeah, he was 6'4", so
Yeah.
it
And
was the
it's
big
like,
and tall. Yeah.
we used to,
Tasha, thanks for the offer today, for your lovely crocheted
oh, you're welcome.
the
Hey,
little holders and the face
you're-
scrubbers.
You're very welcome. I used my bulk. I tried the bulk deal. So not that I wouldn't send you a personal offer because I have, but I did use the bulk deal and that was really very effective. I got a lot of declines and I was like, I want to tell them, don't decline, just
I
share
know.
it. Don't decline. Don't do that.
Oh my God. And
Which
then I forget.
I don't mind the declines, but I'm just saying I hear, and that's another thing I was going to say. I hear that anything negative, and I don't know if you guys have seen this, but I've
Affects
heard
the
that anything
algorithm.
negative like causes issue with your closet. So if you have any tips or any insight on that, should we not decline? Should we?
No declining. You should not block people.
Do not block people. Don't unfollow and then refollow people. Cheaters.
To do that because their name pops up. I do that. Wait, I do the unfollow to follow because I found on my app that when I'm getting ready to try to send a message to someone, you know how you try to start typing their name, but it won't come up. And so you're like, crap, I can't spell it
I
right.
don't mean that, honey. I mean
But if
every single day religiously.
Oh, okay. Because I do go back and I'll unfollow to follow because a little tip is when you do that, they're the first person that when you start typing their name, it'll come right up.
Yeah, that and some of these are rumors, but
Oh,
there are things that people have said that don't, it looks unfavorably on people that do sort of negative things. Lots of blocks, is not.
I
right.
don't do that.
What about declining offers though?
I don't
Like
know
that
how to
was kind of, I don't block, but like, I mean, I've declined offers before. And I think I've only done that a couple times in the past when I first
Yeah.
started with
There's
Poshmark.
no reason for it. If you don't want something or you change your mind as a buyer, you know what? If you decide you don't like something and you're not going to buy it and someone sends you an offer, share it.
Yeah.
Share the item.
No, I know that now, but does it literally cause issues with your closet though, is what I guess I'm asking.
No.
They really don't promote whether or not that actually happens. Poshmark's not really in the business of, getting in the nitty gritty of all of this stuff. They'll talk about it at Posh Fest and things like that, but it's more about the positive stuff. So as long as you're doing all the positive stuff, don't worry so much. If you go on to Poshmark every day with a positive attitude that you're going to make some money and you're going to, be the best you can be and not be negative and not think everybody's out to get you, everything's going to be fine.
That's my favorite thing about
Right?
Posh. Call her my therapy. Y'all save my life every day. Okay.
Yeah, right. I mean, that's the best part about it. Once you get over the shock that you have to really engage with this, it's kind of fun to engage with us. It's fun to
Much
engage.
fun.
There's
Yeah,
there's people all over the country working and enjoying the same exact thing. Love
And women
shopping.
helping women. Where have you guys been my whole life? I'm used to a bunch of bad ladies, we'll just say, okay?
Speaking of, I just dropped some papers. I've got the drawing.
Oh,
Oh,
she has a hat even.
Guys, somebody here is about to win $100 to my closet. Okay,
Oh,
$100. All of you get a $10 coupon, and you know, more than that. If you come in and bundle stuff, I'll give you an immediate $10 off, and that's after the 30% discount or whatever. I'm just gonna lop so $10 off the top of it. So forever now, you guys, you come in to shop, $10 off. But whoever this is, this paper right here. Skyden Blue.
congratulations.
$100, baby.
I think did she leave?
no, she's right there.
Thank you.
Welcome. Oh, Summer. What's your son's name? Who is this?
Great.
Hi, baby. Hi, cutie. Hi. Mommy just won money.
Thank you.
Oh, you're so welcome. So what you can do, Summer, is when you come in, bundle everything, say hi, Megan, and we'll go from there. And it's all, we'll walk right through it, and you get $100 either off.
Sorry, you won one of those drawings on Posh too.
What? I've won $25 once, and that was
Me too.
that's it. I've never won any of those.
I've only won once.
Yeah.
I saw when you won, Moon.
Oh.
It was the Moon Goddess Edgy one, I
Yeah,
think.
yep. That's the only time I've won. I'm like, okay.
I'm gonna put my email in here. So if anybody has any questions ever, please contact me. And I'll be doing this more, and watch my closet for it. They do announce it on Poshmark, but you know, just check my closet. I'm gonna have an event coming up for Black Friday, a share group event. I am so happy to have seen all of your faces. And again, if you ever have any questions at all, check in with me. We are, like I said, my friend Gemma and I are starting what we're calling Posh Pro Project, www.poshproproject, my one little pitch, poshproproject.com. We have Basic Pro. You can get that for free if you use the coupon code POSHFREE. And then we have Jumpstarting the Algorithm, which is very robust. It gets down into the nitty gritty of everything. And these are all videos. It's me and my friend. You know, it's very fun. We try to have fun with it. The Shop for Success is coming out on Friday, and it really digs into every sort of shopping and how it can work for you on Poshmark. And then we got a DUI coming out, and that has been really fun to shoot. There are so many ways to fix things and save things from the landfill and get them out and beautiful again. And I've got some other folks in that are experts on DIY, and it's been really fun. So those are out and ready to go. And our website has tips and tricks all the time.
Well, Megan, keep me on your list when you do these, because I'd like to attend them. I'm gonna check out your
Awesome.
Posh Pro project too. That sounds
Great.
pretty cool.
Me too.
Yeah.
How hard was this to put together? Because I've been kind of nervous to try one online.
Well, I first took a bunch of courses online to see what was out there, and they're pretty abysmal. So they're not that great, but you know, there was definitely information out there. But I tried very hard to make it fun and for women.
Good job.
Not that I don't like the men, but I'm here to help women, and I want women to be able to be with that sweet little boy Summer at home and have a life. You know, it's just absolutely ridiculous that, you know, over the last 30 years, women have not only still been required to do everything in the house, everything for the children, everything, and make exactly the same amount of money that the men do. you know, plus they don't pay us as much. So we've got 2 and 3 jobs. So I think that women have gotten an incredibly raw deal, and especially in America,
Yes.
and we need to help each other. It takes a village. I mean, we need to help each other, and I'm here for each and every one of you. And I am just so thrilled that you came tonight. And I think we're going to have a lot more of these coming up, and we're going to have some live workshops. And I want to be able to pull from this core group of people that started with us, and you know, you guys grow with us. You know, if you
Absolutely.
anything
love
that I can
to.
do to help you, reach out. I'm here for you.
Well, please keep me on the list. I've got to go save my 4 children from my husband upstairs.
Yeah,
so.
we are way over time. So thank you all for hanging with us. And I just had so much fun tonight.
Bye.
And have a
Thank
good one.
you.
Thank you guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye,
Thank you, everybody. It was good
Bye.
seeing you. Bye.
Bye bye.
Buy beautiful clothing, have beautiful things, make money doing it. We have to stop with the stigma of resale. Every thrift shop is full of beautiful, amazing clothing. This fast fashion is killing our earth, and it's crap. So Posh Pro Project is a series of classes. Online, easy to digest, teaches you everything about resale. I can't tell you how fun it is to wake up in the morning, you pop your eyes open, you grab your phone, and you just start collecting money. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. You make money while you sleep. Money, 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 money. I'm making the money I need, and I'm doing it, doing something I love and being my own boss, and I want to help other women do this. You could do this with me. I'm Megan Morris, and this is the Posh Pro Project.